G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today on the bench we're going to have a look at the Gantry Pro Jeep from SCY. This is their latest offering in their lineup. This is basically the brushless version of the original Gantry Jeep, which was brushed, that they released last year. This one's also known as the 16103 Pro. This came in from Makerfire. I've had it here for a few days now. It's just been a bit too hot to run any RCs over here in Perth. Plus for the last couple of days I haven't been feeling 100%. But today we're going to take this out and see how it performs. Alright guys. Now like I just said, this did come in from Makerfire, so I'll put some links in the description below, as well as my coupon code where you can get some money off this one if you choose to have a look at it yourself. Now on the side of the box we got a photo of the chassis, okay, as well as some information of the upgrade. So got a brushless motor here with the Pro version. It is a 2840 size can. I'm not too sure of the KV, but if I find out I'll definitely put it up on the screen now. Got a center drive shaft that's metal with metal spur gear and those diff pinion gears as well. Metal drive shafts all around, ball bearings throughout. We've got a 17 gram steering servo, 3-wire of course, a 35 amp brushless ESC and receiver combo, as well as metal differentials, this time not plastic like in the brushed versions. So let's get this Gantry Pro brushless Jeep out the box. We'll show you exactly what we get, as well as an extra bonus which Makerfire did send me. And then we'll take it for a test on-road and off-road. Okay guys, so we get the bag here, okay, and it looks like we got some decals to put on the Gantry Pro, okay, a bunch of decals. We got some paperwork here to show you where all the decals go. We also have the user manual, of course. Okay, what's this behind it? Okay, a bit of documentation of the transmitter here. Okay, just there. We've got the instruction booklet. Of course, it shows you all the different models they actually have. There's a 16102 race truck. That looks pretty cool. Diagrams throughout. So yeah, plenty of breakdown diagrams here, as well as the all-important parts list if you need some spare parts later on down the track. So pretty good booklet there. And all that's left in this bag is your standard USB charger. We've got a Phillips head screwdriver, the tool wrench for the wheels, of course, the wheel nuts, extra body clips, and we also have, like the previous road car models, we got these preload tensioner C-clips, okay, which I might actually put on this car. So that's that there. We also have the standard remote, which comes with all the SCY models, okay, 2.4 gigahertz, fully proportional. We have the channel 3 button here for the lights. We have the low, medium and high speed switches, so it's got 3 speeds, this truck. So if you're giving this Jeep to a kid to start them off in the hobby, you might want to start them off on the low speed, and then you can go up to medium and high once they get used to it. And on the top we got our standard on and off switch here, steering reverse, steering dual rate and steering trim. Takes 3 AA batteries. So yeah, your standard SCY transmitter that comes with all their models. Now here is the bonus that I mentioned that Makerfire did send me with this Gantry Pro truck. We've got some snow and sand paddle tires here. Now these do not come included in the price of this particular RC truck. They are to be bought separately, okay, and so I'll be putting a link in the description alongside the Gantry Pro truck where you can buy these. So if you do happen to buy the truck as well as these tires, they will pack them in this bag like they've done with me by sending me this truck out for review. So they will package them in the box with the truck. So definitely going to try them out. They look pretty cool. Makerfire did actually make a video on their channel where they actually got the Gantry Pro truck with these tires as well as the 3S to go over a pond. So yeah, some of you guys might have seen that video already. If not, I'll put a link in the description to their video where they end up going and hydroplaning over a pond with this particular Gantry truck and these tires. So it's pretty cool. Okay guys, so here is the Gantry Pro brushless Jeep. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, look at the aggressive front end on this one. I really do like the styling of this. As you can see, we've got the blue version here today. On the box it does show you can get the red version, which will replace all the light blue accents on this truck. There are no lights on the back of this one, just the front. And as you can see here, We have all the metal components, the drive shafts, the diffs are metal, of course, ball bearings throughout, okay. The diffs seem pretty loose, especially the rear one, look at that. Just spin that, it just keeps spinning around. So yeah, it looks like they probably put some grease in there. We've got a roll bar on the back here, okay. And yeah, on the front here, we've got all these lights, which I'll turn on in a second. Looks like we've got a series of lights on the front grille here, as well as the LED strip on the top. Now the tires itself, they do have a pretty grippy off-road tread pattern to them, but they are not foam filled, guys. They're definitely not foam filled. Fairly soft, so it should go pretty good on road and off-road. Now along the bottom here, if you're familiar with the Tsuchiya RC model range, they have got the exact same chassis as the previous on-road cars. Like I said, this is my first off-road one. They've got different monster trucks as well, but they've gone with the same chassis layout. We have these metal hinge pin braces, which is good to see once again. Now unfortunately, what I don't get, this is called a Pro version. It is a brushless upgrade, but they've gone with friction shocks, and I don't understand why. Some companies like HBX have now upgraded their brushless Pro models to, you know, oil-filled shocks. Same with the Hypergos, they got oil-filled shocks in them. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame that you know, Tsuchiya have gone with the standard, you know, friction shocks. I wish these companies would stop using them, but it is what it is, guys. I'll definitely put those little C-clip pre-tensioners to maybe tighten them up, stiffen them up a little bit. It did work for the road car. It made it less bouncy, so I'll definitely be putting those little C-clips that I showed you in that bag before I take it out. But I'm not going to swap over to oil-filled shocks because I just want to review it as it is out of the box. All right, later on I'm definitely going to put oil-filled shocks, and they're not expensive. If I can find a cheap set online, I'll definitely put them in the link below. They're only about 15 to 20 bucks, and you can set yourself up with some oil-filled shocks. Okay, so anyway, let's take the body clips off. I like how they've put a bend in these body clips. They don't have those pull tabs like most companies now, but at least they're easy to take out. So let's take the body shell off now. You got to be careful with these cars, especially with you know, light harnesses. Just be careful that you don't go yanking the body off. I'm just going to keep it on. But as you can see here, we've got the 35 amp 2S rated. It says 2S on here. Brushless ESC receiver combo. We've got our LED light wiring going to it as well, and we have the 3-wire servo, which is the 17 gram micro servo there. Got a top floor chassis brace, which is metal once again like their previous models, and we have a 15 milliamp hour lithium ion pack, which is a 2-cell 7.4 volt. And the motor, of course, is a 2840 size brushless motor. Everything else looks the same as the brushed models. You know, we've got our, you know, plastic tie rod ends. They're not adjustable, and the double A-arms here. We've got the top and lower A-arms, which are also plastic as well. Okay, so while I've got the body shell off, I might as well quickly show you the lights. Okay, I just turned it on. Now the gantry only has lights on the front, as you can see here. All right, so I'm going to turn the transmitter on. All right, so it's bound, pretty quick servo there. So we'll go through the light cycle with the channel 3 button there. So you can see slow flashing LED light bar and the grille lights there. Fast flash. Then you can turn them off. But as you can see, the whole time you got the headlights on and these extra little spotlights on the bottom. All right, so you've got 3 different light modes there. Pretty cool. All right, guys, so all that's left to do now is test this car out. We'll test it on-road and off-road, see how it handles. I'm definitely going to put those little C retainer clips in the shocks to maybe stiffen up this bouncy suspension. But anyway, guys, that will be coming up right now. Okay guys, I've got the Gantry Pro from Tsuchiya. First off, we're going to do a speed test on the basketball court here. I've got the standard lithium ion pack in there now. I'm going to give it a speed run and see how quick it can go. And I also got a 2S LiPo here, 1800 milliamp hour. I believe this might be from the Alalo buggy. So we're just going to set this up. We've got 10 satellites. Just make sure it's zeroed out. Okay, go back. Yep, that's working fine. Okay, we're going to press start and let's give it a go. Make sure it's in the high rate. Yep. It's pretty punchy. Pretty decent brakes as well. Should have enough room to get to full power here. Alright, let's see what it got. Stop. Read. 51 kilometers an hour there, guys. On the standard lithium ion pack. Alright. Okay, so that was 51 kilometers an hour on the standard lithium ion pack. I'll put the LiPo in it now. It's 1800 milliamp hour. And we'll see if we can get an extra couple of Ks out of top speed of this little Jeep. Alright. Okay, let's give it a go on the 2S LiPo. Seems very similar to the lithium ion pack. Go back out there. Bit more punch. Have to beat 51 K's an hour. Take it one more run. It seems like it's slowing down now. That battery might not be the best. Yeah, all right. Pretty old battery. Let's see what it got. Stop. Read. And we got 1 extra kilometer out of it on a 2S LiPo. So no real advantage using a 2S LiPo over the standard lithium ion pack. Guys, let's take for a bit of a bash, see how it goes off-road. As you can see, still pretty bouncy, even though I put those tensioner clips on there. But it's going alright. I think I've got something stuck already. There you go. Alright. I've gone and put the standard lithium ion pack back in there. Got a lot of power, for sure, for a little truck. I'll definitely test out those sand paddle tyres out in another video, guys. Won't be doing it today. And you know, the claimed speed of 70 Ks, that would definitely have to be on a 3S. But Megafy do not recommend putting this on a 3S because it does say 2S 35 amps stamped on the actual ESC. So it's a 2S compatible or recommended compatible ESC. You're taking a risk putting a 3S in it. Even though that's what they did to get across that pond. It's pretty fast. The little 2840 motor. Still not sure of the KV, but I'd say it'd be over 3,000. They put some new lawn in this area. This was all sand before. So yeah, could do with some oil-filled shocks, that's for sure. If you end up getting this Jeep, that's one of the first things you want to do to it. Just put some oil-filled shocks on it. They're relatively cheap. It's a shame they didn't put them in this car already, being that it's a Pro model. But it is what it is. Some companies still going with the friction shocks, unfortunately. Pretty cool LED lights on there. Just went and turned them all on. Run up. It's a cool little basher, guys. A lot of fun. Small 1/16 scale Jeep. Alright. I think I'll leave it at that, guys. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the review on the SCY Gantry Pro. Great little truck, definitely seems pretty durable too. Don't see any bent shaft. No, everything's all good. So yeah, good little truck, guys. I'm not too sure of the actual pricing. I haven't really had a look, I'll be honest with you. But I've got a feeling it's around the $100 mark, maybe a little bit more. Don't forget, if you do choose to buy this truck, make sure you use my coupon code. They'll take a percentage off the total price, and you'll get it a bit cheaper. Also, those sand tires that I showed at the start of the video, they are a separate optional purchase. Okay, I'll make another video using the sand tires. I'll probably take it down to the beach, see how it does down there. I'll also leave a link to those in the description below along with this car. Alright guys, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. This is the SCY Gantry Pro brushless 1/16 scale Jeep. And yeah guys, I'll catch you on the next one. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, enjoy the hobby.